All day today, the scenes of what some are calling a crisis. Lines stretching around the block in D.C. as hundreds wait just to try to make an appointment to apply for rental assistance. 7 News was there as nearly 1,000 people were out in the cold to try to save their homes. Most told 7 News they were laid off and they're facing eviction within weeks.
Yeah, our Washington, D.C. reporter Felicia Ashley is joining us live now from Northeast D.C. Felicia, a community member called you this morning after they were already waiting for hours.
That's right, and that call came at 6 a.m. and I got here moments later. As you can see now, it has died down. Most people have been able to make their way in, but those even at the end of the line right now have been here for more than 6 hours. Now, people told me that this was very disorganized chaos. They said that the government, the district should have been preparing for this, especially during the season that we are in. And I saw some of that as I was here. Yeah, it drops right away.
The phone number the department gave people doesn't work. Some telling me that's why they had to come in person.
I lost my job 8 months ago. I haven't been able to find a new job, and that means I didn't pay rent for all that time. And now my landlord is suing to evict me. And unless I can pay the protective order, I would probably be homeless.
So wait a minute. Let me put a stop up in it. Is it that bad out here in these streets on DC? Is it that bad out here in the streets in DC? If you have a job, all right, and I warned y'all, man, I don't know why y'all don't watch this show on a regular basis and send this to your friends and family. I warn people. I genuinely warn people. I said, listen, now is not the time for y'all to get creative, for you to be doing, hey, this is my day at work, for you to be on TikTok with your uniforms on, representing the companies that you work for you to be risking it and telling your story, telling on employees, going back and forth, disrespecting people, all of that or whatever, right? Now is not the time for a lot of people to be sitting here playing games with their job and their income. I don't believe that there's ever a time that people should be playing games when it comes to their ability to earn. You're not going to quit, or you're not going to get fired and become a TikToker. You're not going to get fired and then be able to replace your income with as a content creator. Nope, that's not how it works. It's hard. Thank you, Courtney Yeager. I'm definitely going to be reading that super chat shortly. It's hard. I feel so bad, but then at the same time, I'm laughing on the inside at all of the people that laughed when I said I'm getting a job. When I said, yep, I'm about to get I'm going back to corporate, and it's not that I need it. I'm doing really, really well, but I'm going back to corporate. People sat there and they said, Anton, you're stupid, you're dumb, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. And people sat there and really tried to give me the third degree on the fact that I was going back to corporate America. People literally laughed at me when I said that, nope, I'm going back to corporate America. They made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
This conversation is why. Why did Anton take a corporate position and do the exact opposite of what everybody is telling you to do? Because there's a difference between what they tell you to do versus how they live it. The fact that they have to sell you this narrative instead of living it. See, the difference between me and everybody else is that my life is an open book and I'm transparent. Every single thing that I do, I share it with you because it's important for me to bring you along the journey and use myself first getting the beam out of my own eye and then helping you to understand how it is that you're supposed to move based off of my own life experiences. I've done it all. Running businesses.
September 16th, 2021. Anton said they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, and I was going back into corporate America. And I was amazed at the people that were sitting there holding me accountable for accepting a position to go back into corporate America because I had retired a couple of years ago in 2019. And I always, this is why I leave this type of stuff up. I always come with the receipts. And I sat there and I said, listen, I'm going to keep running up a bag and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to slow down. I'm going to make sure I'm going to keep on running it up. I'm going to make sure I take care of business. I can't stop. All bags is good bags. I can't do it. Now, everybody is sitting there going, I can't survive. Oh, where are the jobs? I remember when people sit there, I did a job. I remember I did a job offer. And I told people, I said, listen, I got a position, for example, where I'm offering $108,000 to start. And niggas turned their nose up at me and they was like, well, what are the requirements? They did like this. Well, what are the requirements? I said, what are the requirements? What do you mean? It's technology. It's content creation. It's working with me. It's making sure that I get stuff done or whatever's on. 108, huh, that ain't enough. I said, 108 to start ain't enough? Okay, no worries. Humbled me. Serve me some humble pie. I said, okay, well, cool. Now look where we at. Into 2025, going into 2026. And people are sitting there pissed off because they can't get rental assistance. And they waiting for 6 hours.
At the beginning of March.
Hey, what happened?
Get the help, but just to get an appointment.
They supposed to have
This is a them problem. That's not a me problem.
the line working, and the line wasn't working by 9 a.m.
Michael has been in line since 5 a.m. and was able to walk out with a packet and appointment. A couple hundred weren't as lucky.
What does this mean for you now that you have this?
This is a big step as far as me being able to take care of my family.
Councilman Treyon White showed up and approached the Department of Human Services Director, Rachel Pierre, about this situation.
What does she have to say about this failed planning and failed organization treatment of people?
Ain't that the dude that's indicted? Ain't this the indictment dude? If my memory serves me correctly, he still got a job? What? Hold on, let me back up. I swear that this is the guy that got indicted. Ain't this the guy that was allegedly getting money under the table? He won re-election? No way, Connie. Get the hell out of here. I don't believe it. What's his name? Treyon what? It was Treyon something. Treyon White. Shout out to y'all. Let me do a little bit of research. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some Treyon in it. See? Now we going into something else. So this was 4 months ago.
Of DC's Ward 8 have spoken. Thank you for staying up with us at 11 o'clock. I'm Lorenzo Hall.
And I'm Leslie Foster. Voters in Ward 8 decided who they want to fill the empty council member seat in a special election. It appears they are giving a second chance to a familiar name despite controversy. Right now, the results show Trayon White is on track to win back the seat he lost just months ago. The Associated Press and the Washington Post are both projecting him as the winner.
Wow. Oh, man. Trey, what up, Trey? Here's the part. Here's the interesting part, though, bro. Check this out, y'all. Y'all not seeing it. Who see it? Does anybody see it? Anybody see it in the chat? Y'all let me know what y'all see inside of the chat. Who see it? Who see it? Boop, 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 boop. I'm not going to talk until y'all see it. They all black? Nope. Correct, Wesley. Wesley. It only took 1,987 people to get there. It only took less than 2,000 people to get there. I love America. I love America. America. I love this country. It only took him 1,987 people to get there. You can't blame him. You can't blame him. You cannot blame Trey Yay. You can't blame Trey Yay White. I ain't mad at him. He said, listen, I don't care if I get indicted. I don't care if y'all said I took bribery money. I don't care if y'all got me on the camera. It doesn't matter. I have my Ubuntu tie on. I have my braids. I am in a predominantly black environment, and it don't take but less than 2,000 people in order for me to keep my seat. Just suck my. They said, are you gonna retire? Nope. I ain't retiring. Why would I leave this money on the ground? Let me see something. Trayon White. Much does Trayon is out here killing it. Trayon White was a DC council member whose salary was approximately $140,000 annual. Is no longer in the role. Yes, he is now. He was charged with bribery in August 2024 for allegedly accepting over $156,000 in bribes, which is separate from his government salary. He is. He's still there. They got him out, but they got him back in, baby. They got him out, but they got. Shout out to Trayon. Man, listen, winners win. Winners win. Trayon said, man, who you talking to, dog? Y'all thought that this was gonna stop me? Y'all thought that I wasn't gonna get to it? I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna run up this bag. Now talk to him about rental assistance, Trayon. Get to it, bro.
Just basically saying she didn't want to really advertise it to prevent this from happening. And you don't have to advertise it because people know people, and we shouldn't be hiding government resources.
Director Pierre stayed in the lobby on the other side of the wrapped around line.
Is everyone in line going to be seen today? Okay. Okay, so you're not going to speak today, though?
The Department of Human Services provided this response 7 hours into the chaos, saying in part, quote, additional appointments may be scheduled based on budget availability to increase transparency, improve eligibility verification, and better manage limited program funding.
People told me they felt dehumanized, disrespected, and humiliated. The line wrapped all the way past that red car. Mind you, I'm on the opposite side of this street and rode in.
Listen, beggars can't be choosy, big dog. Beggars cannot be choosy. They can't. Line wrapped around the building. You can't be choosy. You cannot be choosy, bro. Straight up. You look, there is no such thing as pride and humiliation when you're asking for rental assistance. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. There is no such thing as far as the council people and stuff out there and waiting in line and saying, I'm going to come and check to make sure that everything is okay. All of that is performative. All right. All of that is performative. All of that is just them playing the game, playing in y'all faces, acting like they busy, acting like they really trying to figure it out for you. That's all performative. That's not them doing nothing. They not working on your behalf. They playing in y'all faces. The real people that's playing in y'all faces is the politicians that's sitting there acting like they really care about you. Oh, I'm going to come out here, make sure you got the camera rolling. I'm going to stand in the inside and I'm going to double check. Hey, are you guys accepting any more people today? While you can hear the camera on they shoulder, right? You can still hear the camera on them and they playing it. They playing in y'all faces, all right? So that's the number one thing. But the real thing, the real conversation that we need to be having is why are there so many people out there getting rental assistance at this time? Exposing. This is exposure. Now we know, all right? So if you, here's the summary to this conversation, and then we moving on, okay? If you think, I'm taking notes, don't worry. I'm going back to, I need to go and get my iPad. I like to write on the iPad a lot more. If you think that you're doing bad because you have a regular job, or maybe you're not making as much progress as you think that you should be making as fast as you should, or perhaps that you went through a little bit of lull or you didn't get the promotion that you think that you got, or maybe you work in a job and you're trying to run your business, or you trying to get your content creation game up. Whenever I thought that I wasn't making as much progress as I should be making, you know what I did? I was thankful, I was appreciative, and I realized that it's other people that truly don't have nothing better to do, but then they had to depend on the federal government to make sure that they was taken care of.